In this video, I'm going to teach you the theme page strategy I taught my students inside of our exclusive Facebook group that is free, that you can join, in the segment we do each and every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time called Marketing Mondays. This is a strategy my students have used to reach so many people, and even myself, I reached over 17,000 people, either found out about me or was reassured about me in 7 days. So prepare to learn, take notes, and once you finish taking notes, go join the free community. I put the link in the bio, and I will see you at the next Marketing Monday.
I call this strategy the theme page strategy. The theme page strategy. We're about to get into it right here. It's called the theme page strategy. So I honestly did this strategy for a week. Like I literally just found it. Like I was scrolling through Instagram and I said, dang, it's a common thing between these pages. And I'm like, let me mimic this. Holy Spirit gave me my first idea. I ran it and I just kept going. So let's talk about it. The number one goal of this strategy, and I promise you, y'all, I need y'all to pay attention because y'all are going to have to implement this strategy this week. We're not getting in here just to sit and listen and then don't implement. That's not wisdom. That's not how it goes. So the goal of this strategy is reach and engagement. The goal of this strategy is reach and engagement. And reach and engagement equal more people that see you. The goal of this strategy is reach and engagement. And that will result into more people that see you. Let's jump into it. So step one, I need you to choose a theme page to model from. We all are familiar with theme pages. We see them all the time. The first one is the Shade Room. How many of y'all know like who the Shade Room is? I'm pretty sure everybody, just drop a camera in the chat. I'm pretty sure everybody know who the Shade Room is. You probably saw the Shade Room. I probably can see you commenting under the Shade Room post right now because they have something in common that you need to be doing in your photography business. The second one is Hollywood Unlocked. Who doesn't know Hollywood Unlocked? Hollywood Unlocked is also what they call themselves, a news personality, right? A news personality. And also we got spiritual word. And I always say world, but we got spiritual word. And the reason that these pages get so much engagement, if you go on any post on the Shade Room, any post on Hollywood Unlocked, any post on Spiritual Word, they get so much engagement because they spark conversation. They spark conversation. And the more people have to conversate about, the longer they stay on the platform. Those pages are great with sparking conversation. And the more people have to conversate about, the longer they stay on the platform. And the longer they stay on the platform, guess what happened? The more Instagram rewards. And I'm going to let you guys know why. The number one goal for Instagram, and this is like, period. This is really with any social media that you go to, this is the number one goal for that social media, is to keep people in the app longer. It's to keep people in the app longer. So what do you think Shade Room? What do you think Spiritual World? What do you think Hollywood Unlock is doing that you're not doing? Your advertising, marketing is the strategy, and advertising is the means you use to do the strategy. Your advertising is not keeping people in the app very long. And you think just because I post my photos, people are gonna look at that. You think just because I post my photos, people are gonna be like, man, I'm gonna comment on these photos and say something. It doesn't work like that. So for you, everybody on here, from Jen to Corey to Michael, to Toriana, to Jazz, to Trinity. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's names on here. For y'all, remember this. The longer you keep people in the app, the more you get rewarded. From every post you make from here on out, I understand that we are photographers. I understand that we have this artistic passion and you just want to show your work and all these different things. I get it. But in this, marketers need to move with the day and age. Just posting your photos, as everybody see, even myself, are not enough. So what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to start creating content that keeps people in the app longer. And I promise you, the longer you keep them in the app, the more you get rewarded. So step one, I need you to choose a theme page. Step two, once you choose your theme page, I need you to find a post segment that you like. And I want you to remember this. Don't come up with something new. Model was already working. Why would you take time trying to figure out something new when you could just model was already working. Model was already working. So let's talk about it. You need to find a post segment that you like. If you go on any of your theme pages, rather if it's the local news channel that you have, rather if it's a crime in the D channel, we in Detroit, or rather if it's a page that you know about that I don't know about that has a lot of theme, it's a theme page, right? Theme page usually are these gossiping type pages. Whatever it is, you need to find the post segment that you like about them. So if we look at the Shade Room, they got a couple different ones. Number one, they do news broadcasts. If you look in the middle post is a news broadcast. They're broadcasting something that they think people will think is important. So for you as photographers, and I'm skipping ahead a little bit, for you as photographers, you can broadcast something you think is important for your service, right? Maybe you did something crazy that you think people will talk about. Or maybe you got a super dope feature of your business, like, hey, Jen, you go to people's houses and set up maternity photo shoots and all in your car. So if I was writing a news, oh my gosh, if I was writing a news broadcast for you, I'd literally come on there like this. Port Saint, I think you said, I'm gonna just say Port Saint maternity photographer goes above and beyond for maternity clients. I will show a picture just like this. Oh man, this is juicy. I will show a picture of your trunk filled up, and I will show a picture of a beautiful image. And I'll guarantee you that's going to get people talking. That's going to keep people in the platform. Let's think about spiritual world. Spiritual world allows people to debate, allows people to say their opinion. And I promise you guys, anything that gets people to talk about what they think and how they feel, I promise you is going to go up. If you can figure out posts in your niche that get people to talk about how they think and what they feel, your post, you will begin to see your post starting to go up. Think about this. Why does this make sense? I bought a cow for 800. I sold it for 1,000. I bought it again for 1,100. I sold it again for 800. How much did I earn? I'm pretty sure that's the most easiest answer. But the thing is, people love to be right. So they're going to comment on that post. So you can literally find a post segment. Boom. I bought a product from a hairstylist, or I bought a baby bib. You don't have to be specific. You don't have to, I'm sorry, you do not have to take something that actually happened, right? What do you think fiction books are? Fiction books are made up stories. So you can make up your own stories. Another one that I love is the quiz. So you can only pick one. Let's say I'm using the people that got models in here, right? You can only pick one. And let's say I can do A, do your dream shoot with Vogue. B, go to any fashion show in the world for a year. C, get paid to model at whatever price you want to. The whole point is for you to be perfect. The whole point is not for you to think about things that make sense. The whole point is kind of for you to make sense, but also have other people thinking like, man, why is he posting this? But they don't know that you generating leads, you generating traffic, and you getting booked. And last but not least, let's talk about the news platforms. We are in Detroit, so Metro Detroit News is a platform that everybody know about here. So what do? They promote bad and good things, things that people may view important, things that are big. So why can't you do the same? So you literally can do announcements. You literally can do quizzes. You literally can make people debate. You can do news broadcasts. Anything that causes conversation, you can do. I promise you can do. Because remember, the longer we keep people in the app, the more you get rewarded. So if you look at my page, 25% of my page is me me posting my photos. And at first, I wasn't okay with it. At first, everybody in here, y'all not going to be okay with it. It's going to seem weird. It's going to seem weird, like, why am I not posting a photo? Why am I not posting behind the scenes? But honestly, you can still artistically express yourself. But remember, you an entrepreneur and you got to be a content creator and you need to be a marketer. So step 3. Step 1 was we choose a theme page. Step 2 was we choose a segment on that theme page. Step 3 is we model that posting style for your specific niche. Remember, y'all know the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Find a segment that works for you and then go crazy with it. Let me show you an example. So we got spiritual world, word version. You got my version. They said you can only pick one. 850 credit score, 2 million in cash, 2 million in cash, 4,000 a week for life. I said you can only pick one. Free diapers, a babysitter whenever you want, a pain-free pregnancy and delivery. And Jen said, what about the aesthetic of your feed? One thing I'm concerned about is it looking messy. And I'm going to be honest with you. if you could book clients with a messy feed, why not make it messy? Right? You can always, I look at it like this. I was that person too. I wanted my feed, I wanted my post to line up. I went to the post 3 photos page. I went through the post 3 photos phase. I went through the post 1 photo and then half of the other photo in that 1 photo, and then you slide in this in the photo. I went through that phase. And honestly, I saw the most progress when I stopped caring about my feed, because social media doesn't care about the feed. They care about the valuable content that you're giving them to be social. So that's why I said it may be weird. It may be weird to post this. But if you look at my feed, it looks more bright, right? Even the colors I use, the fonts I use, it's still consistent. It's just not all work, because you need to start establishing yourself as the expert in your niche. Nobody knows you're the expert in your niche. I promise you, for everybody. If I got $5,000 and I'm a maternity photographer, and I got 2 people to choose from, somebody that show all their work or somebody that's posting, here's how to find the best maternity wardrobe. Here's 3 places you can buy maternity wardrobe from. Here are 3 things to look for when you're booking a maternity photographer. If they feed look out of place, I bet you that person goes to the person that has that, because a confused buyer is a person that would never buy. So if I got to think about, dang, oh man, like she only posts her work, but is she gonna help me pose? Is she gonna help me do this? Is she gonna help me do that? And we're gonna go over different type of content that you can post every single week, every single day. But when you think about it, it's not about making your feed look cute, bro. It's about getting these people to see your feed. It's about getting these people to see your feed. Remember what I said earlier? It's about getting people to know about you, gain trust with them. All right, so let's break this down. The same title. I copied the same title, period. Model what they're already doing. I copied the logo. If you peep, my logo is in the back of the post, just like theirs. Same thing. I used the quiz style, ABC. I didn't go ABCD. I didn't go ABCDE. I did ABC, the same thing they did. And I used the background style. I didn't change my background to blue just because I want to match my feed. I made it white because what are people used to seeing? They're used to seeing a white feed. The goal is for you to psychologically trick people into thinking that they're seeing what they're used to seeing. So a lot of our target audience may be in the African-American community, but a lot of people that are outside the African-American community follow these pages too. So if I'm scrolling through my feed, people scroll fast in a mug. Think about how you scroll. If I'm scrolling through my feed and I already follow spiritual word, when I see a post that mimics spiritual word, I'm going to stop at that post because my brain has already been trained to, what is spiritual word saying? I'm going to probably like it, comment on it, and I'm going to look up and realize, like, dang, this ain't even a spiritual word. This is Jet Set YMC. This is Next Gen. This is Toriana. This is Corey. That's the whole point of modeling what's already working. So the same thing with the news. Same thing with the news strategy. You want to have the hook. I had the same color background, right? I did the same type of picture flow. The only thing I was missing is the logo, which I realized I was missing right here. I did a similar headline at the top, right? I used the same background. So that post put me at about 900 likes, bro. 900 likes, and I can't even tell you how many people shared that post, right? How many people took that post, put it on their page, and did more dirty work for me. My job is to put stuff out there for the people that are following me and make them go do the dirty work. Simple. So step 1, choose a theme page. Step 2, choose a segment to model. Step 3, model that posting style for your specific niche. Step 4, and this is the part where everybody gonna fold at. All this is seeming cool. All this seems fun. You like, Jet, man, I think I'm about to finally take off. But this is the part where 90% of y'all are going to fold at. Because, thank you, Jen, for saying it makes so much sense. Because when you get ready to start creating the content, you're going to have imposter syndrome. You know what the first thing you're going to tell yourself? Man, this is stupid. Ain't nobody about to engage on this. Ain't nobody about to engage on this. Why did I even listen to Jet? This is not about to work for me. You telling yourself lies before you even do the thing. And if you notice, one of my YouTube mentors, I like to call them people I watch on YouTube, he said the word believe, if you look at it, it says be lie. So you be lying when you say, man, I'm about to go to the store later. You don't know if you're going to go to the store later. You made that up. You don't know if you're going to make it. People die every day. You say, oh, I'm going to wake up tomorrow. You don't know that. You don't know if you're going to go somewhere tomorrow because you might pass away in your sleep, right? You don't know. So with that being said, if you're going to tell yourself a lie, you might as well tell yourself a lie that serves you, period. For everybody in here. So don't tell yourself that it's not going to work. Tell yourself that, man, so many people about to see this. I'm about to go up. I'm about to go up. And when y'all go up, I need everybody to double their price just because I like high prices or whatever. Everybody double their price or whatever. So when I'm thinking about the content, literally tell me, what is the difference? What is the obvious difference when this first popped up on your screen between their post and mine? And if I'm the average viewer that is used to watching the spiritual word post and I'm faithful on their post, what is the difference? I could psychologically trick you into thinking it's them when really it's me. And what you're going to do, is go comment on it, say your 2 cents, share with your friends in the group chat. Your friends go on it, go comment their 2 cents, share it on their story. Oh my gosh, that's marketing right there. Because all I want to do is keep people in the app longer. I promise y'all, oh my gosh, for everything you put out from this night forward, think about, does this keep people in the app longer? That's all I want you to think about. All I want you to think about. So this is a hack right here to reach more people, because you can post, but Instagram is pushing reels and short form video content. So I want you to make your post a reel instead of a regular post. Wow. Wow. And I'm saying wow because it would seem so wild, but it's so simple. I found a marketer, a great marketer. His name is Nehemiah Davis. This man started, I love studying marketing. I love watching people that do marketing. He started making regular posts, reels, and I didn't get it. But when I saw the difference between his engagement when he made the same post a reel versus the post as a regular post, he was getting more engagement on the reels because he was pushing what Instagram already wanted. Because Instagram is going to push. Think about this. I'm telling y'all, it's like a sandwich. It's like a good sandwich. You're about to make a post that people are already used to seeing and commenting on. You're going to put it in. Okay, so they're already used to it. That's 1+. Check. Then you're going to put it on Instagram in the format that Instagram itself is promoting. That's another check. That's a double check. So that means you're going to reach more people. How do you do it? I'm glad y'all asked me. Step 1, go in the reel section in Instagram. That's super simple. Go on your Instagram app, click the reel section. Step 2, I want you to find a trending audio. Every audio that's trending has trending next to it. I want you to post your regular post. This is my actual post. I want you to post your regular post as a reel using a trending audio. You can start posting your photos, if they're not in the carousel, as a reel using the trending audio. And can I give y'all something? I haven't shared this, but I want to teach this concept. It's a concept I want to teach. And it's called the storefront concept. Everybody in this chat has walked in the street and has saw different stores when they're walking down the street. When you're looking at these stores, you're looking at what's in the window. And what's in the window is going to determine what's going to make you go in. So it's the same thing with your Instagram. Your Instagram is the storefront. You only post your best work, not every photo you take. You only post your best piece of content, not every piece of content you think of, right? And the whole point of the content in your photos is to get people into your store, which is your website. And your website is the stuff inside of your store that gets people to the register. And the register is you hopping on the phone with them and making that sale. So remember that, y'all. Y'all Instagram is y'all storefront. Your Instagram is your storefront. What you put on your Instagram determines if people want to come in or not. Period. That's for any lane, anybody. So how do you post? Cool. When do you post it? This is what I need everybody to do. Take out their phones right now. Go on your Instagram, right? I want you to make your Instagram a professional account. If it's already a professional account, click professional dashboard. As y'all see, y'all probably looking at my stats like, man, his followers is down right now. Like he trailing minus 3.2%. It's because my posting strategy, well, one, I just did something very controversial, telling people that I only photograph married parents that's pregnant. So that took about 400 to 500 followers off my radar right there. The second thing is I don't care about losing the followers because my goal for my Instagram is to reach more people and get more people to engage as a marketer. Skip the followers. I know people that got less followers than me that's doing millions in their photography business. I joined the mentorship group. I paid $1,500 for a mentorship program. And it's this girl in there that shoots people that own horses for 11 grand. Her Instagram is nowhere near mine. She takes pictures of, I never can say the word right, but it's like pedestrian. If you Google the word pedestrian, it's literally people who ride horses and wear this fancy like polo looking gear. 11 grand, 20 grand, 7 grand. One look, 10 images. And we as people be coming out the blue. I'm ranting right now. I should stop ranting. But we as people, we as photographers think we need to create these packages with a whole bunch of stuff in them and do a whole bunch more work. When really you need to take half of the stuff you got in there, do it for less amount of time for more amount of price. Because there's somebody out there who will pay your price if only they knew who you were. Period. Man, I feel like we're preaching today. We got 15 minutes. Click total followers. When you get to the professional dashboard, you want to click total followers. When you click total followers, the next thing you want to do is, let me see if it's working. Oh, sorry, y'all. You want to scroll to the bottom. It's going to show you the most active times for your Instagram. So my most active time today is on Monday, right? But the thing is, we just starting, right? We just starting with one post, right? We're going to start off with one post. I'm going to let y'all off the hook. We're going to do one post. But then we're going to move up to 2 posts. But then we're going to move up to 3 posts a day. And then we're going to start going live with each other and pitching our services. And we're going to have an IG live challenge, 21 days. Who ready? Who ready to talk about their service? Right? I just had a client that submitted an application to book with me because of what they heard on my Instagram live. Period. So we ain't there yet, but I promise y'all, we just getting started. So I say that to say, even though my most active time is at 6 p.m., I don't just post at 6 p.m. I want to test this piece of content at 3. I want to test this piece of content at 12, 9 a.m., 6 a.m., 11 a.m. I want to test this piece of content at every hour of the day. And this is a hack, y'all. This is another hack. Really quick, y'all. I want y'all to put yourself in the shoes of the people that y'all serve. So if I'm a model, what time do models usually get up? Okay, what time do models usually shoot? What do models do before they shoot? They get their makeup done. Okay, so if they usually shoot about 5, they usually in the makeup chair about 4. And for the first 30 minutes of getting their makeup done, they got their eyes open on their phone because the person is not doing this part of their makeup, this little shadow part. That's how a marketer thinks. So I'm gonna post at 4:30 because she's gonna be in the chair at 5. So I need to get this post out so she can see it. Y'all gotta start thinking. Y'all gotta start thinking. For my maternity people, what time are people going to their doctor's appointments? In the morning, period. For my graduation photographers, what time are people going to class? Typically on the campus. I know there's no right answer for everything that I'm saying. But what time are people going to class? It's usually in the morning or maybe a late night class. Okay, let me drop 3 valuable pieces of content in between the time that they get out of class and the time that they go to class because they're going to be on social media anyways. And if you're really smart, you will put a piece of content out there when they're in class, because most times if you got that big lecture hall, they on their phone scrolling on Instagram trying to see what's popping. But why your post can't be popping? Why your post can get the love that is given? I hope y'all really feeling me tonight because this is something I'm really passionate on. And I know that everybody in here, if y'all do the work today, it's going to work. It's literally going to work. I promise you it's going to work. If you just start expanding how you think, it's deeper than just posting. It's deeper than just posting your work. It's way more to it. So step one, find the post, find the theme page. Step 2, I need you guys to choose a posting segment. Step 3, I need you guys to model that posting segment on your own. Step 4, post your content. Step 5, this is where the fun part comes. So a lot of y'all fell off at the content part, but y'all for sure gonna fall off at this part because a lot of y'all calling yourself introverts. And I read this book. It said, never establish a title to yourself because you become the title that you call yourself, period. So if you say, man, I'm the best model photographer in Detroit, you will eventually become that because you're going to move like that. I'm the best maternity photographer in Port St. Lucia. I hope I said that right, or I hope I said the right place. You're going to become that. But if you won't manually boost your posts because you are introverted or you have imposter syndrome, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. People in this group are going to leave you behind, and there's nothing we can do about it. Period. So, what do I mean by manually boost your post? Once you hit the submit button, you're not done working. The first thing I need you to do, within the first about 5 to 10 minutes, Instagram is going to let you know if your post hitting or smacking. If it seems like it's not smacking, I'm sorry, it's going to tell you if it's smacking or not smacking. If it seems like it's not smacking, that's okay. Give it time and keep it up. So if it seems like it is smacking, I'm talking to you first. But if it seems like it's not smacking, I'm gonna give you some strategies. If you feel like you're not getting no likes, you're not getting no comments, you're not getting no shares, I'm gonna give you some strategies that you do right now. The first thing you need to do, I need you to hover your Instagram comments like a marketer. So you're gonna engage with the comments. I made this post, I said, baby names that start with an A. They ate that post down, and I did it as a reel and not as a post, right? So I don't know. I know it's a beauty photographer in here. I mean, I know it's we got some beauty photographers and model photographers. Whatever they comment on your page, you need to respond back as fast as you can. I'm not telling you to be a slave on your phone. I'm not telling you need to stay on Instagram all day. I'm telling you that you need to say, the first 15 minutes, I'm posting. I'm writing my caption. The second 15 minutes, I'm sitting in Instagram doing these 2 to 3 things that I'm about to get ready to show you. So if your post is smacking hard when you first let it go, engage in the comments. And you don't you don't give closed-ended statements, you give open-ended questions. So she said her daughter's name is Avriana. I could have just liked it and kept it going. But I said, how does that sound? And honestly, I said Avriana, the way she said it was different. But the thing is, what am I doing, y'all? I'm keeping people in the app. So what is Instagram going to do? They're going to reward me. I'm sorry, marketers, we got to work because the algorithm that everybody keep blaming stuff on is not working with you according to you. But I promise you, you can work the algorithm if you want to. You just got to put in the work. So we got about 10 more minutes. Let me move a little faster. So engage with the comments. I need you to get them to mention more people. I need you to get them to mention more people. How do I get them to mention more people? She commented something that I could have just left alone with. She said, amazing, goated for real. I said, I appreciate you. Which one of your friends you tagging because you know they will put the smash on with you? This was with my post that talked about the food that, Detroit maternity photographer gives breakfast to his parents. The next thing I'm posting is Detroit maternity photographer provides luxury transportation for all married expecting parents. I feel it in my heart that that's going to go crazy because who's providing transportation to the photo shoots? Nobody. So when we're thinking about this, you need them to mention more people, right? So for me, in my field, a lot of people may not be pregnant, and a lot of people may not be married and pregnant. But Corey, for you, if you're doing posts like this, bro, hey, you say, hey, thanks for commenting on my post, or laugh at it. You got any friends you think could be models? Tag them. Oh, they tagging 5 friends. Oh yeah, my homegirl. Think about it, bro. I'm talking to you specifically, Corey. Every girl know a girl that they think should be a model. Let's be real. So you instantly gonna get 5 to 10 more people on your post. And then guess what that does? That gets them, their friend talking to them. Thank you, girl. You welcome. You should be a model. Yeah, I'm gonna get into modeling. You ain't even gotta do no work, bro. Because they're gonna talk to each other anyways. And guess what? The longer you keep people in the app, the more Instagram is going to reward you. Period. The longer you keep people in the app, the more Instagram is going to reward you. If you're a maternity photographer, right? And I like this one because, of course, I do this, but Jen, you're a maternity photographer. Let's say you do a news broadcast, right? And you do that post that I said. Port St. Lucia maternity photographer makes at-home photo shoots look like beautiful studio image. I don't know. I'm flying off the fly right now. But when you're thinking about that, people are gonna say, wow, you doing all of this work. You say, You can tag them like, yeah, girl, tag another mom that you think deserves their flowers because they're out there working. Period. So don't just stop the conversation. Keep the conversation going. Please get them to mention more people. And as y'all see, she said, none of my friends pregnant right now, but I'm next. Baby or not, I need some family photos soon. Okay, cool. I could have responded to that, but I didn't. And I'm going to tell y'all not to do that. So that's for my people. That's for my people who got people on their page right now commenting when they make this post. But guess what? I love y'all so much already. No comments, no problems. No comment. Let's just say no comment, no problem. Because guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna slide in them DMs. We slide in the DMs. People are gonna like your post. People are going to like your post. And all this imposter syndrome, all this, I don't want to put stuff out there. I don't want to, I'm in my shell, I'm closed off. You ain't gonna succeed as a marketer. It's just not gonna work. A lot of people are like, I don't like selling, I don't like being salesy. You're not gonna succeed. You're just not. So we gonna slide in them DMs. She liked my post. My post was dead. I'm like, bro, it's been 5 minutes. Ain't nobody commented nothing. She liked my post. I sent her a message quick. Boom. She went to go comment on my post. Boom. And what did I do that I told y'all to do? Get them to mention more people. So now I just boosted my own post. Don't wait on the algorithm to boost your post, man. I'm telling you, boost your own. Let's get out of this algorithm talk and boost your own post. And I need you. Even if you like, bro, ain't nobody like my post. Let's say if you say ain't nobody like my post, bro, I need you to send it to 100 of the most people you DM. So whoever you just DM'd, y'all know we can just hit the share button. And I'm pretty sure everybody in here, y'all photographers, y'all just shared something with somebody. We're like, oh man, go comment on this. Let me know your thoughts. Everybody done did it. Come on, I done did it. So when we thinking about this, send it to 100 people, 100 or nothing. 100 a day keeps the clients coming every way, period. The DMs, the stories, the comments, the likes, send it to them. And what you gonna ask them? I'm glad you asked. Hey man, I just posted this post. What's your thoughts? I love to hear what you got to say. I know you might say something funny. I had 2 makeup artists that I posted a post today, and I did the theme page strategy. I posted it today, and I'm like, dang, nobody liking it. I sent it to 2 makeup artists I know be commenting on all my stuff. They probably just didn't see it. I said, man, I'd love to see what you got to say on there. And depending on who you're talking to, you'll get the tone or whatever. You adjust the tone if you know them or you don't know them. Man, I know you had something to say. They posted 2 comments. 14 more comments came after that. I promise y'all, bro, this is not stuff I'm making up. This is not theory. It's going to work if you do the work. Simple. And I want y'all to remember this. The longer you keep people in the app, the more you get rewarded. I hope y'all think about this. The longer you keep people in the app, the more you get rewarded. So when you making your story posts, stories are for connection, showing your personal life. Thank you. Stories are, thank you. Stories are for connection, showing your personal life. Show people your personal life. Make the story longer. A lot of y'all be scared to make y'all story longer because y'all think people ain't watching, but you'll be surprised how many people be on my page and be like, dang, I can't wait to see the results. Dang, you did this. We got to stop making the lies in our head, man, for real. Everybody, just stop. Everybody today is some lie that you're making up as a photographer. I know because I've been there and I still do it. Right. And the last step, I'm sorry, the second from last step, I need you to flow and go. I need you to flow and go. Step 1, choose a theme page. Step 2, choose a segment. Step 3, model that segment. Step 4, post your content. Step 5, manually boost your post. Step 6, flow and go. What do I mean by flow and go? I made a post. I said, which season would you like to be pregnant? What is a season that you wouldn't be pregnant in or something like that? She said winter. I could have just liked the post and said, oh, that's cool. But I asked her why. She said, because nobody wants to be hot and pregnant and winter clothes fit better pregnant. I flowed and go twice. I asked her another question. I understand. Do you know anyone that was hot and pregnant? Of course, she probably knows somebody that was hot and pregnant. But if she don't, she gave me another comment on my post. People are going to say yes or people are going to say no. I need y'all to flow and go. Please flow and go. 2 and out. Give me 2 and out and you good. And step 7 right here. I need y'all to test, rinse, and repeat. Your first post is not going to go crazy unless that boy is a banger. Or it might go crazy. But usually the first one is not the best bullet. is usually when you shoot 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Okay. So I want to let y'all know this quote by Russell Brunson. And this is it's kind of like a metaphorical quote, but it's deep. You never know how many corners you have to take before you can exit. So thinking about that in your photography journey, I don't know how many of y'all hit your first 4-figure client yet. You never know how many corners you got to take before you hit that first 4-figure client. I took so many corners. I start shooting maternity in August of 2022. I didn't get booked for my first maternity session for $2,100 to March of 2023. You never know how many corners you have to take before you can exit. So Corey, he may have to take 5 corners. Jen, you may have to do 10. Jen, you may have to do 10 corners. Toriana, you may have to do 22. Michael, you may have to do 52 corners, but Jazz, you may have to do 54. You never know how many corners you got to take before you can exit. You need consistency, persistence, and volume. A lot of y'all, when I looked at y'all pages, number one, some of y'all posts, I saw somebody that joined, and I have to call you out. I'm not going to say names, but we are family in here. Let's just make it like we family. They ain't posted since 2022. But you want to get booked by clients. All right. Some of y'all posting 14 days ago, 13 days ago, 10 days ago. You need to be talking about some shape or form photography or something about your target audience every single day. So since I'm married and I want to attract the married expecting parents, I integrated personal life content into my marketing strategy. Monday through Thursday, I posted. On Mondays, I post beautiful pictures and videos of me and my wife. On Tuesdays, I post me building stuff around the house. On Wednesdays, I post my faith, being a Christian. On Thursdays, I post me being an entrepreneur. Personal connection content, because people want to see who they shooting with. People tell me all the time, I get to know you. I saw that you married. I saw that y'all was working on your house. I connect with them. So you got to connect with your client too. So what do I mean by that? My first post tanked, 15 likes, 2 comments, 1 share, 1 save. I only reached 1,700 people. Tanked. I was through that day. I'm like, bro, this does not work. This is stupid. My second post tanked again. It was, what are some cute baby shower themes? I thought that one was going to be a hit. I thought people was going to drop some dimes, right? 10 likes, three comments, 7 shares, 3 saves. It was okay. I'm looking for engagement. I only got 3 comments. Boom. 4th one tanked. I'm sorry. 3rd one tanked. What would you let people touch your belly while you're pregnant without asking? But I want y'all to think about this. Did this tank, or am I really making progress? Because in the book 10x is easier than 2x I'm reading right now, they said if you measure your progress by an ideal outcome, you will never be able to see the progress that you made today. So a lot of y'all like, man, I ain't got enough bookings, because you think you have this idea how many bookings you have, but you forgot how many bookings you used to have. Right? If you got 3 now and you only got 3 now a month, remember you ain't have none. So that's what you need to measure your progress from. So these photos are not tanking. They're getting better. I'm learning. I went from 1,300 views to 2,500 people saw me. Right? Were reassured or got to know me. Oh, but then we start getting juicy. Yeah, remember I said when you use that as a reel, what happens? 5,516 views, 23 likes, 50 comments, 2 shares, 1 save. This one was baby names that start with an A. Baby names that start with an A. So I want more people to comment, right? Same thing, another bag. 144 likes, 81 comments, 142 people sent this out, and 14 people saved it. Who knows what group chat I'm in? Who knows who shared on their story and who saw it? And when y'all start running ads, all this data that you collecting is so powerful, because you can tell Facebook, hey, I want you to run an ad to everyone who's engaged with my Instagram profile in the last 365 days. So all of this is not for no reason, right? Because y'all gonna make money. Y'all gonna use Facebook ads because y'all gonna be so booked. Y'all not gonna be able to do content all the time. But all of this is for a reason. And I want y'all to remember, only 10% of your followers see your post when you post it first. That's a statistic. You can look that up from online. So let's recap. Step 1, choose a theme page. There are 7 steps to executing the theme page strategy. Step 1, choose a theme page. Step 2, choose a posting segment. Step 3, model that posting segment for your niche. Step 4, post the content. 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 Boost your post. That don't mean hit the boost button on Instagram. That means manually boost your post like we just said. Flow and go, 2 and out. Flow and go, 2 and out. Flow and go, 2 comments and you're out. Test, rinse, and repeat. You need persistence, consistency, and volume.